check our heading, Chief.
Bearing 238 true. We're right on course, sir.
Good. Should be able to set down in about 10 minutes.
Man in that area, sir, it looks kind of rugged.
Well, it is. According to Blanchard, there's a landing area right near his camp. You can check it on your map. Coordinates Baker 4.
Baker 4?
Zulu 20.
Zulu 20. Yes, sir.
All right.
BX 406 to FS1. BX 406 to FS1. Dr. Pierre Blanchard calling Admiral Harriman Nelson. Do you read me, FS1?
Loud and clear. This is Nelson, the flying sub. How are you, Doctor?
Just fine. Good to hear your voice again, Admiral. How soon do you expect to be here?
Our ETA is 15:30, is roughly about 10 minutes.
Splendid. We're all ready with our demonstration experiment. I think you're going to be amazed at what we're about to show you. I'm anxious for you to get here. I think you'll agree this is going to be the greatest triumph of my career.
You make it sound very exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. 10 minutes, you say?
Right.
Good. I'll be waiting for you. BX 406 clear. Oh, it's you, Brock. Nelson will be here in a matter of minutes. Is everything ready?
Everything.
Good. Just think. With this small device, we can control the behavior of one of the most powerful creatures in existence.
And the man that gives this to the world receives great honors.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, by the way, I found your pen on the 10th floor.
Well, thanks. But you needn't have bothered. I'm using another one.
But this is the pen you used to make all your notes. You keep this, Doctor. One of these days, it's going to be an invaluable memento.
Why, thank you, Brock. I didn't realize that you were the sentimental type.
He must have broken out of his cage.
Quick, the control. Brock! Brock! The control! Activate the control! Brock! Brock! The control! Brock!
To the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
How did it happen?
Well, as you know, we were preparing for your arrival. Dr. Blanchard wanted to show you a full-scale demonstration.
Go on.
Without warning, our subject went mad, broke loose from his cage, and attacked the camp. You can't imagine how terrible it was.
Well, I don't have to imagine. I can see for myself. But still, I don't understand. According to Blanchard's reports, he had complete control of the subject. Now, that was the whole basis of his work here, wasn't it?
Yes, it was supposed to be.
Then what went wrong?
I don't know. I happened to have the control device at the time of the attack, and I stood by the doctor to the very last, trying to keep the beast under control, but it was useless. I barely managed to escape being killed myself. To face the truth, Admiral, Dr. Blanchard's work was a failure, a tragic failure.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral? What's all this about a subject? What kind of subject?
Oh, Dr. Blanchard was experimenting with a gorilla.
So you mean to say that all this was done by a gorilla?
Oh, it wasn't an ordinary gorilla. Rarest of all, a white one. Blanchard told me that his experiments had developed it into the most powerful member of its species ever known.
And this thing is running around loose somewhere.
As far as I know.
Oh, man.
Those are only some of Dr. Blanchard's rough notes. They aren't important.
Oh? Well, I think they're fascinating. Chief, gather up all these you can find, will you?
Aye, sir.
No, Blanchard was definitely on the right track. I'm going to see that this experiment doesn't die with him.
You mean you're going on with it after this?
Absolutely. Oh, not here, of course, in Santa Barbara.
That's impossible. In the first place, you'd have to recapture the subject. And I don't think you can. And if you can, you'd have to transport that beast on your submarine.
Well, suppose you let me worry about those details, huh? Blanchard was my friend, and I'm going to see that he gets full credit for his work.
Admiral, here's the lot of them.
Thanks, Chief.
Admiral, I think you're making a mistake. But if you're determined to go ahead with it, I want to volunteer my services.
Well, that's good of you, Brock. You can be a great help. I accept.
Thank you, sir.
Well, if we're going to recapture the animal, we'll need Blanchard's brain control device.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible. The device was destroyed in the attack.
Oh.
I warned you. It wouldn't be easy.
Apparently not.
In fact, I don't think there's any way to recapture that beast.
We can do it with a shore party from Seaview armed with tranquilizing weapons. Chief, let's go down to the flying sub and contact Captain Crane.
Sir. Crane? Would that be, a Lee Crane?
Yes. You know him?
Yes, I think we met somewhere. Before I forget, Admiral, I want you to have this pen.
Why?
It was Dr. Blanchard's. He used it to write most of his notes. I'm sure he'd want you to have it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Brock. Thank you.
My privilege.
All right, let's make that call.
Very well, Admiral. I'll send the shore party at once.
Oh, there's just one more thing, Lee. Dr. Blanchard's assistant wants to help us continue the experiments once the animal's been recaptured. Now, he indicated that he knew you.
Oh, what's his name?
Leo Brock, B-R-O-C-K.
Oh, yes. I knew him once.
It sounds like it wasn't a very happy association.
It wasn't. I'll tell you all about it when you come back aboard. Incidentally, Admiral, how long will that be?
Just as long as it takes a shore party to get here and make the capture. I'll keep you advised.
Right, sir. I'll make all preparations here to receive it. Good hunting.
Thanks. Flying sub out. It's hard work, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Could we take 5 of them? I'm pretty beat, sir.
I'm afraid not, Chief. The shore party's due any minute now. We've got to find some sign of the gorilla before they get here.
Yeah, well, for all we know, he could be miles away from here, and this is a pretty big jungle.
Well, we're looking for a pretty big animal. Don't worry, we'll find him.
If you say so, sir.
Hey, better contact base and see if the show party's here yet.
Yes, sir. Sharkey calling base. Sharkey calling base. Come in, base. Over.
Hi, Chief. Is the Admiral with you?
Hey, Ski, It's Kowalski, sir.
Kowalski, your party armed with tranquilizing weapons?
Yes, sir. Just as ordered. We're ready to start the hunt, Admiral, whenever you give the word.
All right. Now listen carefully. Have your men fan out at 5-yard intervals. Bearing 225 true.
225 true, right, sir?
Under no circumstances use live ammo. Tranquilizing weapons only. I want this beast taken alive.
Yes, sir. But how will we know if we've got the right animal?
Believe me, Kowalski, you'll know. Now move out.
Aye, aye, sir. All right, you guys. Fan out. 5-yard intervals.
What is that?
It's a gorilla. Well, he must be the biggest one in the world.
Is that what we're supposed to capture?
Yeah. Now it's coming from over that way. Let's get him, Patterson. And watch yourself, huh?
Don't worry.
That's the thing we're hunting?
Right now, I don't know who's hunting who.
Had us there for a minute, but what chased him away?
I was just wondering. Certainly wasn't the tranquilizers we hit him with. They seemed to have no effect.
If we can't knock him out, how do we capture him?
Huh? I don't know, Francis. Maybe we don't.
Drop the sir.
Oh, thanks, Chief.
Take cover!
Guys, let him have it!
Well, looks like we've got our work cut out for us. I want this animal loaded safely aboard Seaview. Chief.
Sir?
It's your baby.
Aye, sir. All right, you swab jockeys, don't stand around with your teeth in your mouths. Get moving. Come on, on a double.
Is the cargo aboard, Chief?
Yes, sir, we just finished loading that thing through the forward deck hatch. It was quite a job.
What about the civilian that's coming along?
He was right behind me. Oh, here he comes now, sir.
Thanks, Chief, that's all.
Aye, sir.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Brock.
So it is the same Lee Crane I knew.
I'm wondering if it's the same Leo Brock.
A little more mature now, Captain. And a great deal more successful.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Well, could you direct me to your missile room? I want to see that my charge is properly taken care of.
Through the hatch over there. Aft to a ladder down. Then follow the companionway forward until you get to the missile room.
Thank you. I'll find it.
The animal is stored in the missile room. We're ready to get underway.
Very well. Set this course for Santa Barbara and proceed as standard.
Aye, aye. Did you get a good look at that gorilla when we stowed it aboard?
I saw him from the bridge.
White gorilla's pretty rare, isn't it?
I understand there's only one other like it.
He sure looks powerful.
He is. That's why I ordered the cage and the chains.
I just hope those tranquilizers keep working. I'll set the course.
Admiral, this is Crane.
Yes, go ahead, Lee.
The animal's safely stowed aboard, and we're setting a course for Santa Barbara.
Good, good.
Tell me, Admiral, is Leo Brock with you?
No, I'm here going over Blanchett's papers. Why?
I met him when he came aboard. I'd like to talk to you about it, Admiral, as soon as possible.
Very well. Come to my quarters now.
I'll be right there.
All that power and sleeping like a baby.
He ought to be, after all the tranquilizer we poured into him.
Wonder how long before he wakes up.
If he never does, it's too soon for me. I'll tell you, Ski, I've never seen anything as strong as that overgrown ape.
I don't care how strong he is, he'll never get out of here.
I hope you're right. Because if this baby ever gets loose, it's goodbye.
Come in, Lee. Oh, Block.
Admiral, now that we're underway, I thought perhaps we could have a little talk.
There's really nothing much to talk about. Our subject is safely aboard, and we're on our way back to the Institute.
And when we get there?
We continue the experiment, of course.
But haven't you forgotten? Dr. Blanchard's control device was completely destroyed.
Oh, there shouldn't be any problem about that. I have all of Blanchard's notes. We should be able to duplicate it very easily.
I can help you with the notes. I'm already familiar with them. I'd be glad to collate and edit them for you.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Well, apparently you have everything well in hand.
Apparently.
Congratulations. This should do your reputation a great deal of good in the scientific community.
I doubt that very much. The credit for this belongs to Dr. Blanchard and to no one else.
Yes. Yes. That's the way it should be. He was a great man.
I couldn't agree with you more. Now, if there's nothing else,
I just wanted you to know that I'll be happy to do anything I can to help.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton.
Morton here.
Is Captain Crane in the control room?
No, sir. I thought he was in your cabin.
No, he didn't turn up. Find him for me.
Aye, sir. Captain Crane, this is the exec. If you read me, please reply. Chief?
Sir?
Captain Crane's not responding to the intercom. Find out where he is and see if there's anything wrong.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Bryant.
Have you seen Captain Crane? I've been looking for him.
Why, no. No, not for some time.
Are you sure of that, sir?
Now, look here, Sergeant.
No, wait a minute, sir. On a ship, it's Chief.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. You certainly can't expect me to keep track of your captain.
Well, if you should run into him, tell him he's wanted in the control room immediately.
All right. Chief? There isn't anything wrong with the ship, is there?
No, sir. Not yet. Kowalski, Patterson.
Hey, Chief.
Has the skipper been in here?
Oh, I haven't seen him. You, Patterson?
No, he hasn't been in the missile room. Why?
Doesn't answer the intercom. This may sound a little screwy to you, but the fact is we can't find him.
Well, he's got to be somewhere aboard.
Yeah, that's the way I figured it. But where and why doesn't he answer? Look, I want you two guys to find him. Look, any place you can, but find him.
We're on watch down here, Chief.
I'm relieving you. For all we know, he's had an accident and is lying unconscious someplace.
Right.
All right, now move.
Okay, Chief. Come on, Patterson.
Hatch! Dog it down, hurry! Emergency. Emergency in the missile room.
Kowalski, what's going on?
It's an ape, sir. It broke loose in the missile room. I don't know how long the hatch will hold him.
Chip, sound general quarters. Get some men down there with tranquilizing guns on the double.
Aye, sir. Battle stations, battle stations, battle stations.
Come on, this way.
Shut. Let's slow him down. It's not going to hold, Ski. He's breaking through.
Man, where are those guys?
Kowalski, will that hatch hold?
Not a chance, Chief. He broke through the other one, he'll break this one.
There's no way to stop him, Chief.
Okay, you guys. Get your weapons ready. If he breaks through, let him have it with everything you've got.
Admiral, can your men stop him?
They're working on it.
And if they can't?
And we've had it, every one of us.
Let him have it. Fire!
We can't stop him. We're hitting the gun.
Fire!
No. They've had enough. Follow him, but keep your distance.
Looks like the fight's gone out of him.
Yeah, I think so. Tranquilizers must have taken effect.
What happened now, mister?
Well, everything's under control now. 2 of the crewmen were injured, but they'll be all right. And we'll need repairs on 2 of the watertight hatches.
I'll get damage control on it at once.
Oh, I asked for a report on Lee. Now, where is it?
Chief? Well, we were looking for him, sir, but then all this broke loose.
Oh, that's all over with now. But find Lee. Obviously, something has happened to him.
I'll organize several search parties immediately, but what about the gorilla? I suppose he goes wild again.
Right, there's always a chance of that. Now, station a sharpshooter there all night. If the gorilla acts up, have him fire a high-velocity bullet through his brain. And keep me posted in my cabin.
Aye, sir. Chief, get 3 search parties organized immediately.
Aye, sir. No sign of him at all, huh?
No, sir. Of course, we've still got the search parties looking. But I don't mind saying I'm worried, sir. Admiral, I don't think the skipper's on this ship at all.
Well, I'm certain that he is. Now, you know as well as I do that no man or even a body can get off it without our instruments picking it up.
Where can he be?
I don't know. We'll find him if we keep looking.
Admiral, I know this is none of my business, but why don't we call this whole thing off?
I mean, you know, forget about this experiment and get rid of that overgrown monkey.
Not unless it's absolutely necessary, Chief.
Yes, sir.
I see you don't approve.
Well, sir,
It's all right. I don't blame you. But believe me, this experiment is of enormous importance. Blanchard has developed a being of unusual strength whose brain can be influenced by remote control.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I was never cut out to be a scientist. But if you say it's important, then it's good enough for me, sir.
Oh? Oh, thanks. Thanks for your vote of confidence, Chief.
Yeah, well, I'd better get back to the search. Keep you posted, sir.
All right.
Just checking before I turn in.
Any luck, Watson?
No, sir. We covered practically the whole ship, sir. No sign of the skipper.
He's got to be on board somewhere. Your watch is up in another few minutes. Get some men to replace you, as many as you need.
Well, if it's all the same to you, Mr. Morton, I'd like to keep on looking.
Well, yes, sir. I would, too.
Very well. Permission granted.
Thank you, sir. Come on, Penny.
Missile room? Who gave orders to fire a torpedo? Missile room? Missile room! Chief, do you know who's in the missile room?
Well, just the guard watching the gorilla. Why, sir?
That torpedo tube was just discharged down there.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. The torpedo tube's an obvious way to get somebody off the ship.
Skipper. It's open.
Where's the guard I had posted?
I saw him a little while ago. He's right here.
This is the one that's fired.
Maybe it wasn't the skipper. It could have been the guard.
Possibly, but who fired it? Put a bullet through its brain. the exec. I want a detail armed with high-velocity rifles. Lay down the forward quarters on the double. When you see the gorilla, shoot to kill.
Detail on the way to seal off Corridor C.
It's blocking the corridor. We're cut off.
Well, we can go through the inspection hatch and get around it.
Good idea. This is Morton. We'll join the detail.
Aye, sir.
Let's go.
Aye, sir.
Okay. Come on, get back here. That thing will come busting through there any second.
If it does, aim for the head. We've got to stop it before it wrecks the ship.
Mr. Morton. Skipper. Is he okay?
He's still alive, but he's been hurt.
What happened? Where is this place?
Just take it easy.
I gotta find the Admiral.
Sure, when you're stronger.
We better not move him alone, sir. I'll get some corpsmen.
Go ahead.
Keep going, Admiral. I'll slow him up.
Attention, all security details. The gorilla's heading for the security corridor. Lay after him on the double.
Take it easy, Lee.
I'm all right. Go up to the control room.
You better have the doc take a look at you in sick bay.
I said I'm all right. Go up to the control room. I've got to find the Admiral.
All right. Engineering! Switch to auxiliary!
The ship's going down. I've got to stop him. Oh, no. Admiral, we're going to die. All of us. We're going to die, and I can't stop it.
Will you pull yourself together, Brock?
I could have stopped it, and I didn't. Now it's too late.
Sending device. You've had it all the time. Well, that explains a lot. Why did you do it? Why?
The ship is going down. Can't you do something?
In Blanchard's notes, there was mention of a byproduct of the experiment. A fluid which produced an uncontrollable rage in the subject. I tried to use this, but it isn't right. There's no ink in this, Brock. This is a sending device transmitting the effect of that fluid to the gorilla. You've been trying to kill me.
No.
All right. In that case, you'll have no objection to carrying this yourself. Will you, Brock? What kind of ammo are you using?
High velocity.
He'll stop anything that moves.
All we need is one clean shot.
We'll get him. Go ahead.
Get back! He's after the pen, not you. Feeling better, Lynn?
I think I'll live.
Now, for a while there, I had my doubts.
So did I.
Well, obviously, Brock was trying to stop you from telling me about him. I think I can guess why. You were going to tell me you doubted his sanity, weren't you?
Something like that. He was an egomaniac. His only talent was an ability to fool people who were really talented. Apparently, he fooled Dr. Blanchard completely.
And most of the rest of us. I think we can put these in cold storage now. The world may be ready for Blanchard's experiment, but I'm not.